Hello, my dear friends. I want to do an energy report today, as these are probably some of the strongest energy I have felt since the 12-21-12 shift. And they just keep getting stronger and stronger. And so I want to talk a little bit about what I've been seeing in the collective and from my dear friends. And of course, this massive storm. My heart goes out to everyone that's being affected by this storm. I pray that you are safe and warm. And you know, the animals, the children, the elderly always seem to be the ones that suffer the most. And so my prayers are with all of them. I am very blessed to be in a wonderful, safe place. Yes, it's cold, but we did not lose electricity, and so in the grand scheme of things, yeah, we got some snow, but that's nothing that bothers me at all. I've lived in big cold, so it's okay. But I do want to talk about this incredible feeling that I have of a massive timeline collapse for the Heart Collective. And it's almost like what I've noticed, and I'm just going to talk about my own personal thing. It was like the last of anything that wasn't quite aligned to the truth of my new life, and anything toxic, anyone toxic, places, things, people, it like got slammed in my face. There was nothing subtle about it. It was like so obvious. It was like, I was slapped with it. A lot of people basically losing their mind, just very out of control, just not aligned at all, not sane almost. Crazy is a word to describe. It's almost like the universe has been testing me to make sure that I don't want that reality anymore. And but this time I've been able to completely stay neutral, my sane being not my monkey, not my circus. And no, I did not create it. I do not want it. Get it out. And indeed, the universe has just been almost violent about it. And we're seeing that there's a lot of violence around us playing out in the Matrix as well. So people that I thought like had my back, like turned on a dime and went crazy, basically, which I have to say, I had been feeling that. I knew it was coming. I had been guided from within to just watch my back. But at the same time, the Heart Collective, I'm part of the Heart Collective. And the issue with that is that when we love, and rose-colored glasses, right? Except right now, it used to be love was enough. In these extreme, intense energies of everything collapsing that's not in line to the new earth, love isn't enough. And I love me first, right? Whereas before, I never was able to walk away from that. So massive shifting. I am being moved again. Incredible, out of nowhere kind of thing. But also I've had incredible miracles and blessings happen in the last 3 days. I've always understood that when there is rain or snow or anything, water from the sky, that's a sign of a timeline collapse. So I knew that my personal timeline is collapsing, but it's also the collective timeline. It's like, it's become so obvious. The awakening is being either spontaneous awakenings like what I had, or exceptionally accelerated awakenings. Maybe like within a week, people are waking up. It's like they just you cannot hide. You can't be an ostrich and hide anymore. There is no avoiding the truth of what's going on. And it's just so clear, and it is so distorted and almost demented, the actions that we are seeing, that it's making us, it's almost like we're no longer, once we decide that we are no longer a part of the system and we have no desire to be in duality, polarity, we don't want to be in the third dimension, we don't want to be in the fourth dimension, we do not want to be in anything that has to do with war. All we want is peace And, you can call that the Christ consciousness, harm none. All we want is just basically to be left alone. And also massive timeline adhering of communities forming that are like-minded for us. And of course, these communities are only aligned if we're aligned. So it's almost like they're invisible until all of a sudden they're not. But that's because our energy, frequency, and vibration is aligning to the new earth and to these new communities, conscious communities. And I am very excited to be joining one as well, and have been working towards that. Also, another thing that I'm noticing is that people have been putting up with a lot, the Heart Collective and those that are, with walking in service and walking as grid workers and whatever. It's like before we were able to just almost turn the other cheek. It's just kind of like things that have been done. We kind of walked away and just gave it no energy. And now it's like impossible to not take action and end it. Like impossible not to say that's it. It reminds me of in the Bible, when Joshua snaps and when he's in front of his father's house, right? Because there are all these people selling stuff, and he just snaps into a rage and starts flinging, tables and just getting really pissed off. I can feel that. And I can also, because of being a mother myself, having given birth to both the divine feminine and the divine masculine, it's almost like the Sophia awakening is extreme, right? Like she's white light. There's no love. Like she's just pissed, right? It's not a distorted divine feminine. It's just she's done. Like, stick a fork in her, and I can feel that even within me. As a divine feminine, it's like it's almost like, no. I've been kind and I've been loving and I have walked away, but you mistook that as a weakness, whereas that was my fuel and my strength. And now it's gone. It's over. It will never be back, right? It's almost like it's the line has been crossed. The bifurcation of timeline has occurred. The third timeline of the ascension earth has bifurcated. It has ended. It has shifted. We are in it. We are in unity conscious already in that timeline. We are just waiting for the year the snake to end, and we're about to step into the true date of the year, the fire horse. And when we're going to come out of that, we're going to burn it down. It's that timeline. And anybody connected that is attempting to in any way deceive or harm or do any of that, they can't be part of it anymore. There goes a plow. Thank you very much. So there's a lot of things I can talk about. The dream time has been extreme. Food has really, like, I barely want to eat. I'm almost thinking that I'm about to go into fasting and only water. Please remember, the thing that's working the best for me right now is Dr. Emoto's work. Bless the water. Stay positive. Do not allow for outside interference to come into your mind and turn you. There's no revenge is not ours, right? But authority and power is. We're all stepping into our power. And that is what cosmic karma is all about, is beyond individual karma right now. That's why we're being guided to just step away. Other things that I'm noticing is that those that are unstable are literally snapping. They're either, it's happening to animals too. I've just, dogs, I've heard, dogs have been attacking people. That normally, it's like they were on the fence, but now they've either turned one way or another. Like there's no in between. There's no neutral observer anymore. It's over. And we are at the frequency of peace. Our dream state has been huge. We're all also a lot of lucid dreaming in preparation for consciousness shift. We're learning, of course, a lot to shift our, it's kind of like lucid dreams are preparation for, it's us shifting to the new reality. Also, I'm seeing that the flash is happening individually within many. I experienced a spontaneous spiritual awakening on August 23rd, 2011, and I did experience light going through me. If you like to know about that story, I'll link in the description to this video my story so you can see it, and because I have a feeling that this is happening to a lot of people. And the flash is in this particular timeline, right? For the Heart Collective and those that are moving on to the fifth dimensional timelines of peace. It's personal, it's individual. Also, I have said that from my Arcturian family and my Andromedan family. I am an Arcturian Andromedan hybrid starseed soul. It just means that my soul was tripping the life fantastic in another reality, in another dimension, in another realm before I walked in service as a volunteer soul here. Those that are, I think, born between 55 and 65 are a lot of my soul family. Said that at 11:11 of the video. And so right now, what I'm noticing is that the flash is happening to many around us. But for those of us that flash back for the 11:11:11 portal back then, it's like we've just flashed again, but a very different way. Almost like a black hole experience, if there's such a thing, and I can give my story of that as well. I need to make a video on that. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in hearing that my black hole experience. It was extreme. It happened in Mississippi on July the 4th, interestingly enough. I also wanted to share that some information came to me about the two things. One is the ice walls, and if you know, you know. The other is, and I don't know if you're starting to see, is the fact that before those reptilian entities that were cloaked are no longer able to keep that cloaking, and it's being shown, like you can see it. It's very obvious for those of us, like our BS meter has gone past 100% to like 220%, you know, I don't know what. But it's very clear where the soul, our origin is. And so I want to remind everybody, okay, and I said this back 15 years ago, and I'm going to say it again. Disclosure and galactic disclosure is a personal issue. For me, I've always understood from my Arcturian and Andromedan families and my light teams that we wouldn't just have a flying saucer land in the middle of our house, right? That would create fear, and the higher vibrational entities would never create an ounce of fear. It is personal. Again, if you know, you know. So at this point, all I can tell you is stay true to your path, follow your heart, follow your intuition. If anybody around you shows their true selves and they're not aligned, they are going to, because we're no longer driving this boat. We've upgraded, and there's an outside force that is kind of coming through our heart chakras and our higher level activations, the ESPs, the extrasensory perceptions, the higher level chakras, the fifth dimensional galactic male, galactic female chakras, and all that comes with it is activating. I'm seeing it happen in people all around. The DNA is clearing. We're able to now see almost DNA, and I don't know if that's happening to you. Again, if it's happening to you, it just means that your fourth dimensional eye is fully cleared and that you are seeing both past and future. And in the fifth dimensional eye, that's all unifying. So everything is about discernment. Bless your water, bless your food, follow your intuition, whatever arises, love it. And if there's any way that I can help you personally, please reach out to me at LightLover1964. I'm here for you to support you. If you are going through your solar flash, if you're starting to see flashes of light when you are closing your eyes, or you're seeing like something, a flashlight coming at you, that's normal. That is your personal flash, right? And so it just means that you are going to finalize the last aspects of your spiritual awakening and fully activate everything that you need to step into your divine purpose timeline, which is the reason your soul is here at this time. So, any questions, let me know. I love you guys. I tried to make this as short as possible, and there it is. And I hope I can, help in any way. I do need to have support right now at this point as I move forward, simply because that's what I'm guided to do, to ask for help. If you are also interested in me pulling all my cards, I have all my divinity, oracle, and tarot cards. I have had so much fun with them, but I've been guided to not share, but now I am. I'm waving to the plow guy. Thank you, thank you. Aw. Then please let me know, and just hang tough, guys. We're doing it. It's been done. All we need to do right now is neutralize, stay in the quantum field. We're in the void. So right now we're just going to await for all souls to finish whatever their personal timelines are. And then we'll fully step in as soon as the new year of the fire horse steps in, which is coming up here in February, if I'm not mistaken. And plus the astrological alignments now, there's things happening that, haven't happened in 6,000 years or so. I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Remember in the beginning of the Bible, in the beginning there was chaos, and then a greater force stepped in, or so they say, right? It's all whatever you want to believe. It doesn't change the fact that the story is 50% truth and 50% lies. Remember the 7 hermetic principles. And so that's my energy report for today. There is a split that is going to be very obvious that is coming, and once that split is done, the separation will be complete. We all feel it. We all know it. We knew this year was going to be huge. For those that do not have electricity, they're just going back and forth in front of me. That's so funny. Cute too. Just know that we are divinely perfect. Divine timing is everything. And and for those that want to interest themselves in the ice walls, go check it out. There is a very interesting channel on YouTube called Nos Confunden. They confuse us. Just go see what they got. See what resonates, what doesn't. But either way, I wish you peace. I love you. We're all one, and we just got to finish out. Remember, if you're a mother, birth hurts. But once it's done, it's done. Okay? Right now, Mother is being reborn into a new reality, and those of us that are with her are being squeezed, and everything not in alignment. Gotta go. So, peace to all you guys. I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Love ya.